Welcome back to Super Bowl 42 in the Downtown Convention Center. NFL Total Access Live at Super Bowl 42 is kicking it up a notches. Terrell Davis, Marshall Falk, and myself, Rich Eisen, being joined by the halftime entertainer for Super Bowl 42, a man who sold more than 50 million records, 18 Grammy nominations.
Million.
Tom
Say it again.
Petty.
Million.
Thank you.
Joining us on the
Nice
show.
to be here.
Pleasure to have you with us.
Well, it's very exciting to
That's
be
That's a lot
here.
of vinyl, CDs, plastic.
But who's counting? You know?
It's a lot of songs, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs.
And now a Super Bowl halftime show that you're going to be performing in. Where does this rank amongst all the gigs that you've had in your illustrious career?
Way up there. This is tremendously exciting. It's almost 1 billion people watching on this, so I think it's probably about the biggest show there is for a rock and roll band. It's pretty way up there, yeah.
Now, are you a football fan? Do you watch the game?
When I can, this year I've tried to watch. I'm certainly not as up on it as I'd like to be, but you know, football's America, and my family is a big football family. So we grew up in Gainesville, Florida, where
I know a little something about Gainesville, just a little bit. Yeah.
If you're not a Gator fan, you can't live in that city.
See, I'm a Bulldog. I'm a Georgia
You were the
Bulldog.
Georgia.
You know, the largest outdoor cocktail party, and Florida had its way with us, so I would give you that.
Okay.
But I think we got them this year. Yeah, we got Florida this year, so I feel good about it.
I can't help it. You know, it's my blood. You know, if I go against the Gators,
No, you have
know,
to. You have to.
Tom, we play in front of huge crowds, and that's like the ultimate for us.
Yeah.
Well, what's it like for you? What playing in front of huge crowds, like especially like you're going to play in front of for the Super Bowl?
That's what it's all about, you know, is getting that, probably the same for you guys, it's getting that energy. The more they give you, the more you can give back, you know. So you just try to make that connection with the crowd out there, and they kind of do the work for you in a way, you know, that adrenaline gets up, and you count on them.
Do you have the set list yet? You get it all worked out? What do we got?
Yeah, I got a set list. We've been rehearsing all week, so
So you're already locked in?
I'm locked in.
Now, I was wondering this before, and I must ask you, if one team is blowing out the other by halftime, Tom, would you not sing Free Fallin'? Would you change that out of the set list?
I'm not giving away anything about the show. I've been sworn to secrecy.
You wouldn't swap it out or anything like that? Or?
That wouldn't be fair, would it? I'm completely impartial here. I can't root for anybody.
All right, is there one song that you recorded that you look back now on and you ask yourself the question, why did you record that song? I know
Why?
Yeah.
You mean that one was so bad?
Yeah, something like that. because of the, the years have passed, and you look back on that and you say, why did we do that?
Oh, there must be, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
But I'm usually pretty happy with what we do.
How about this? Have you done a song that you didn't think was going to do good, and then it just blew up?
Yeah, I have done that. There was one called Mary Jane's Last Dance that they put out as a single. I thought it was a complete mistake, and then it went to the top of the charts, you know. So I don't pick singles anymore.
When did you say it was a mistake, and then you just said, you know what, we're just going to go through with it?
Well, the record company said, no,
Okay.
we're going through with it, and so I leave it to them.
From then on, you're like, you guys know what you're doing.
I'm out of the loop now.
And is this kicking off a tour for you? The Super Bowl
Yes,
kicking
we're
off a tour?
we're starting a tour in June, so we're just announcing the tour this week.
So we'll go ahead and announce it. Please go
Well,
ahead and
we're
use this
starting out
form
in
as
June, and it's a tour of North America. Going to start out, I believe we're starting in Detroit, and we're going through Canada and
Right.
then the rest of the states.
Super Bowl is not a bad gig to let people know that you're,
Oh
you're on
no,
a tour.
we're so thrilled to be here. It's such an exciting
After
gig.
Prince and the Rolling Stones and Paul McCartney, I mean,
Pretty
that's not a
great.
bad lineup to be a part of.
I'm really glad they got the halftime show. They don't have dogs jumping through hoops anymore and all that. So I think they've really improved the halftime show.
It's been a while since they had one of those. It's sort of Up With People, sort
Up
of
With People,
Pat
yeah,
Boone,
yeah.
sort of Up With People.
I guess
you know?
Pat doesn't want to do it anymore.
So you step in, and what are the rest of the Heartbreakers think about this gig? Are there any football fans in the Heartbreakers?
Oh yeah. They love football, and well, we're all just knocked out. I mean, just to be here today, and just even to be on this show is such a you'd never even dream you could do it.
And Mr. Petty, meet Mr. Peyton Manning.
How you doing, Peyton?
Wow. How are you? Nice to meet you.
You too, big fan.
Jimmy,
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Good to see you. Good to see you. No,
Hey, I
please.
got a chair coming. Right here?
Yeah, right there.
You sit
you
there
go.
right there. Perfect. Peyton Manning is now
Goatee,
coming in with the goatee. By the way, Tom, I don't know if this is new facial hair on one
yeah?
of America's
You like
favorite.
that? Looks good.
You can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for Tom Petty, Peyton Manning?
What are you going to sing Sunday? Is that an out show?
They won't let me say
Oh,
that.
you say?
Peyton, it's
They
like
don't
your
want me to
audibles.
say
He ain't giving it up.
Yeah, give an audible. You can,
He's not giving it up.
Big fan.
Peyton
Well, I'm a
audible.
big fan too.
Well, listen, we're thrilled that you're here.
I'm thrilled
Tom.
to be here. Just to be on this show is such a surprise for me, and
Right.
it's really great.
Do you have another question for Tom Petty? I mean, you can audible with the best
Oh,
of
well, I guess, yeah.
You know?
Of all times to be frozen and not have a go.
He's actually
Welcome to my job, by
I
the
just
way.
caught
Let
him
me ask you
scared
this.
that time.
Are you going to play? Do you try to play something new, or do you go to old reliable? You know, everybody's that old reliable
I think
pass play or run play they go to. I mean, do you go free falling? Do you go won't back down, or do you try to?
I think you go for your tried and true in a stadium. You know, that's not a good place to try out new stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
So, you know, we're gonna go for the hard hitting stuff.
What's your favorite Petty song, Peyton?
I'd say those two off the bat: free falling, won't back down.
Learning to fly is pretty good.
On the fly, you can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong
Can
with
you,
that.
Rich? I mean, it really, you kind of go down the line.
I know.
You kind of just,
I know.
it's just bam, bam, bam.
No, I know
hit, hit,
Eli
hit.
does karaoke. Do you do the karaoke?
I attempt at it.
Okay, let's go.
So,
Give us a taste. Come on now. Just a bit. We see the commercial now, Peyton. You have
yeah.
come on now. We know you can sing and act.
what are the words? Yeah. Are there words?
Well,
Karaoke's about
He want the
it.
words on the screen.
He needs the words on the screen.
I need to be in the shower or in the car, Rich, to sing.
And this is definitely neither. Great to have you. Tom Petty, an honor and a pleasure to have you on NFL Network, and certainly is the guy who's going to be entertaining us at halftime at Super Bowl 42. And when we come back, Peyton Manning is going to join us here on this program. Solo.
Thank you.
Good to
Nice
meet you.
meeting you.
Too. Peyton, Peyton, did you know Tom was a Florida boy?